Tech now. Today we're gonna study our card list view. Yeah, with previous video we studied dynamic infinite, and then we also studied the uh, static list view. So we recommend we watch our previous videos. Good. So if you've watched our previous video, we already continue with the simple old source code we were working with. Good. So here we're gonna create a cards list view, and this uh, we're gonna have images at the side, and then we have the words right in the middle, and then we're gonna style like the list view. It's gonna look like a card. So if you can check our previous video, you will know other types of list views. So let's get started. So here we want to have a list of a list of words we're gonna display on the card. That is the card list view, and also we also have a list of icons where it will be placed at the side of the words. Good. So let's get started and see how to do that. So first, let's have a final keyword attached to this title, and our titles will simply be the words displaying on the on the list view. Okay, good. So we have titles, and titles will have like 9, yeah, let's say 9 words. Yes, we use the square brackets. And let me terminate the the square bracket here. Okay, good. So inside the square bracket we're gonna have about 9 words. Okay, so I have the open and close. Okay, about 9 of them. Okay, just like this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have about 9 of this. Okay. Another one. Okay, another one. Okay, how many so far? Okay, so simply let me say we have 1 2 3 4 4 5 6 7 7. Okay, I added this 8 8. Okay, and then 9. All right, that is the last one. There is no comma for the last one. Okay, so the first one will simply be bike. Yeah, our first title, let's use bike. Our second title, we use boat. Our third title, let's use bus. Yes, bus. Okay, fourth title, let's use a car. And then we have railway. Okay, and then after our railway, let's say probably run. Okay, then we have a subway, and then here let's have a transit. Okay, transit, and then the last one, let's add walk. Okay, walk. Yes, walk. Okay, so let's look. So now we have 1 2 3 6 7 8 9. Good. Okay, after that, let us define our icons. Let's also assign our icons to a variable. So here we've assigned a title, and it has uh, it has a variable of final, and then we have all these words. Okay, so next is we're gonna define another final with icons. Yeah, icons as a variable name, and then we assign it to this assign it to different kinds of icons. Okay, so let's open this one. Okay, different kinds of icons. So let's see. So we have to also have 9 icons here. Good. So to call the default icons in Flutter, we use capital I icons. Okay, then for this we can use the period to call most of the icons. Our first icon will be the direction icon. All of them will be direction. So the first one we use the direction bike. Yes, direction bike. Okay, then the next one was the same thing. So but we change the icon for this. Yeah, we have another icon called the boat. Yeah, let's use the boat. Yeah, so you can see it here. Then just copy and paste, and then you change this boat, and then we have another icon for bus. Yeah, bus is here, so you can see. Yeah, I know this of heard, but when you use the period, it will give you the list as well. So we have bus, and then we have a car, and then we have a car. We have railway. Yes, after car, let's use the railway. Yes, the railway, and then we have the railway here. So after the railway, what do we have next? Next is run. Okay, we also have the run icon. Okay, yeah, this one, and then we have subway, subway, subway. Okay, so we use the subway icon, and then the next one will be transit. Okay, we have transit icon as well. Transit, there's a ton of icons in Flutter, so you can search and then find out most of it using just the period, and then it will give you a whole bunch of icons. So we have transit, and then we have the last one is what? Walk, make sure there's no comma. Walk. Okay, good. Oh no, not walk out one. No, walk. Good. This one is perfect. All right. So we have our lineup icons and then our words. Okay, what's next? Next is now we're gonna define or return these icons and then words right in the function. So how do we do that? We use the return keyword, and then return a list. What list are we looking at? We are looking at the list builder. Yeah, to iterate all this for us and then display on the card list view. Okay, so in the list builder we have this list builder. Okay, we can use let's use the item count. Yeah, but before that we will also use the list builder, but always you should know that this item builder have context, two parameters, a context. Okay, yeah, like this. We have context here, one parameter, context. Second parameter will be the index to help us iterate. Index, sorry, index. Okay, just like this. Okay, this will help us iterate the icons and then the words we have at the top with the variable title. Okay, so for this we gonna return the style in between this curly bracket. Okay, so let me make sure I have all right, and then inside the item builder, no, before that let us initiate this item count, and this item count will be appended to the titles dot length. So it's gonna count the words and then display the words on the screen using titles dot length to display all at once on the card. Then we call this item dot count to help us count the number of titles so that it can display inside the what on the card list view. Okay, so inside the item builder, we're gonna return the card. That is how the list view is gonna look like. We'll be using what, the card. So we use return card. Okay, return card. Yeah, we want the list view to look like card, so we use the card function. Okay, so return card, and inside the return card we should have a child, yes, and that child will be the ListTile. So inside our card we have a child, and the child will be what, ListTile. That is how it's gonna display in a card way. But first, inside the ListTile should be inside what, the card. Okay, like previous videos, we only use the ListTile. We don't actually surround it with a card, right? But this time around we are surrounding it with a card. And then inside the list view we need to add the leading. The leading will help us display the icons. Okay, to help us display the icons on the screen. Okay, so we have the leading, and the leading will append the icons to this. So let's watch. Leading, then you type icon first. After icon, then inside here you have the round bracket, then inside here you call icons, the variable you have up there, this one. Okay, icons, exactly like this. You call it here, and then you add it. You add what, the index. The index will help you count. Okay, so we have this in a square bracket. Okay, then you call the index here, index, yes, this one. Okay, so after we have returned all the icons, what's next? Next is to return the title. Yeah, so the icons displays after that, then the title will also follow, and the title needs to have a widget of what, tests. Okay, test, and the test, you need to pass in the data, and the data will be the titles, this one, the one we first the titles, the variable, this variable, we pass it here to be the data, and then we append it with the index again, just like this one, but this should be in the what, square bracket. Okay, so we have this, and then we append it to the square bracket again. All right, good. So after that, let me make sure I terminate this properly. So we have the card terminated, then we have this one is for the item builder. Okay, item builder, then I have the list. Oh, I need to have another one here. This should be the list. Yes, list. Okay, like this. Good. So as you can see, I go over again. We have a function we call in the main, this one, this function, and then we have a variable. This variable has a final keyword, and then it returns all these words on the screen, and then we have a variable with that final icons, that is a variable, and then it returns all these icons. All these icons are Flutter pre-built icons you can easily select and add to your code. Then we return list view.builder. So this list view.builder helps us display this on the screen, and then we have item count. title.length. So this item count will help us count all the words and then display it on the card. And the item builder holds two parameters, that is the context at which you are passing and then the index at which help you count the number of icons and then words you're gonna display on the card. So we return the card and the card needs to display in a list type format or the ListTile style. Yes, then inside the lister, what are we displaying on the list? We displaying the leading, that is the icon appended to the index, means it will count the number of icons we want to display and then show one by one from 0, 1, 2, 3. Then the title also the same, it will display the words using the index numbers attached to the words to display on the screen. Okay, so I save and then we'll run on the screen to see. Make sure you don't have this. When sometimes this generates when you automatically select some keywords when it's suggested by Flutter. So make sure you only have the import dot flutter material dot that at the top. Okay, then I reload again. Okay, after that we have this boom on the screen. So card list view, and then we have bike, boat, bus, car, and then the rest. Okay, if you have any question you can leave it down below the comment, and then you can also hit the subscribe button if you think you learned something new. Also turn on the notification for our new videos. We recommend you to watch our previous videos, and then we say peace, we out.